Just checking in here. It's the night before Easter, and I'm just going through benzodiazepine withdrawals. And I tried to upload content earlier, but I wasn't able to. And I just want to, for the few people that listen, I just want to thank you. And even if you don't listen entirely, I just want to thank you for trying to listen. And the ones that have commented and shared, I just want to thank you for participating. And I want to let you all know that you're loved by our Creator, our dear Lord. He loves you very much, and I lay here in complete understanding that there's nobody to blame, not even Lucifer, for where I'm at. I look at myself, and I was just taking an inventory of everything that I've done in my life, and I don't see myself a victim in any situation. I truly don't. I see myself as opening doors that led to everything that's brought me to this very moment right now. And I see it all as an experience to pay for my sins that I've been forgiven for, and to continue to pay for those sins as I endure the weight of the cross that I bear. And we all have a cross. Mine is what it is. The Klonopin withdrawals they're quite powerful. And I almost relapsed on liquor tonight, but I just was like, that's just to put a Band-Aid on the benzo withdrawals. And I communicated with the love of my life sister tonight, and I just let her know that I really have the only problem I have is how I acted as a man with her and the love of my life. I that's the only problem I have with my relationship with them. And I definitely have regrets how when I was babysitting her sons, I wasn't strong enough with them, but I didn't have experience babysitting, and I didn't want to do the wrong thing and hurt the boys, get them upset, and it wasn't my home. I didn't, even though she tried her best to make me feel welcome. One night she told one of her sons that really was taking a liking to me. It was her youngest son, her 3-year-old boy. And she said my name, and to comfort her son, who was under a lot of stress at the time. And she said, referring to me, that I lived there. And she said it in a very loving way. And they tried to offer me a family. And I was not mentally stable enough with all that's the way I am to be able to integrate into that. If I was, it would not have been an issue. Truly, wouldn't have mattered what happened with me and the love of my life. I would have been able to mentally withstand it. And I just say, the love of my life, she left me, I'd still be mentally tough and stable and stay grounded in that nice live-in situation that her younger sister gave me with the boys. And I just, when her and I separated, I just ran to my addiction. And I just have to look at that and realize that I'm certain people are built for certain things. And now, if I found what I'm built for yet, I even look back. I told her tonight on the phone when I was texting my soul sister. I said, "There's no way." When I look back at my marriage to my ex-wife, I that wasn't healthy, because it was just me living in fear that I'm going to relapse in my addiction and using the marriage to keep me from doing that. So it's not like I can even claim that I did a good job as a husband. I was not a good husband. Now, was I monogamous physically with my ex-wife for 14 years? Yes, I was. But that's nothing when you don't have a mentally stable, driven man for a woman. I got complacent and just took a back seat, and that's just how it was. And also neglecting my ex-wife. And now, could I build a case that she neglected me? Yes, but that's just the dynamic. We were brought together for a reason, and I'm grateful for her. She sacrificed a lot of her life in a very unhealthy marriage with me, and if she didn't do that, I couldn't have lived my dreams after the marriage ended. And I just grateful for her. I learned a lot in that marriage, but I learned the majority of it in the relationship with the love of my life, because I realized that when it comes to being, someone who's can work with children and be integrated into a family and be a husband again and be a protector, all those things, I'm not mentally capable of that, and that's a fact. Some men are, some women are. I've seen some women that are fierce at that role when there's not a man present. I just happen to not be built for it. And is that the way it's going to be for the rest of this life? I really don't see how it could be any different, because the way my brain is. I don't have the heart to yell at a child and tell the child they did wrong. I couldn't do it. There was times when the boys would act out, and I didn't know what to do, so I froze. And the oldest of the boys, he was 12. He tried to teach me how to treat the other two, but it just, all that was on my mind was my love's younger sister. Is she going to get attacked by the man that I've known and once cared about as a friend, and now he's become a very dangerous adversary? And then when I'm not with the love of my life, am I losing her to other men? And she's talking to other men, and she's embarrassed by me. And truly, like, all those things. And then the love of my life's health too, with her own afflictions and what was going on there. It taught me that that was my chance. Hey, I had the perfect opportunity to show that I can be that type of male that is strong and grounded and turn his life around. But no. And I don't believe it was a failure. Even though I failed in the relationship, it taught me that's not for me. That's just not for me. And if I wasn't going to do it there, that was a great opportunity. I'm not going to do it anywhere. And it's just like all questions were answered kind of thing. Hey, like when I went to meet her in May, long after we broke up, and she handed me back some of my things, and she looked at me and she said my name. She said, "You couldn't handle the relationship with me or my family." Whew. How could I argue with her? I couldn't. So, and I'm not beating myself up. Maybe before I pass away and leave this vessel, I'll find something I'm good at that's not self-destruction, and then I can also put my addiction in remission. Well, I'll try. And I'm upset today because there's things I tried to say on YouTube, and then it won't let me say it. And I think it's hypocritical because other people get to say their version of it, and I feel like they discriminated against me because I was like Karen from the Armor Up podcast said, they don't want us to say certain things because we're speaking on an unpopular truth that attacks the evil agenda that they have to manipulate and brainwash the masses of people. So I'm going to bring the opposite of that and the conspiracy theory that I have behind it. And they don't want that even being out there. Even just, I only have, under 30 subscribers. They don't want even one of y'all hearing what I have to say or hear what she has to say. We have to talk in code to even be able to share what we really believe on here. And it's a tragedy, but it's reality. And that's another learning experience of the way things are, the way Lucifer has designed this whole system.